Imagine walking into a room full of people. Everyone is talking loudly. Everyone is trying to prove how smart they are. Some people are telling stories. Some are laughing. Some are trying to impress everyone around them. But in the corner of that room, there is one person sitting quietly. He is not talking much. He is just watching, listening, observing everything. Most people don't even notice him. But psychology says something very interesting. The quietest person in the room is often the most powerful one. Silence is not weakness. In many cases, silence is actually a hidden superpower. Most people believe that confidence means talking a lot. They think if you speak more, people will respect you more. But real psychology shows something different. People who talk too much often reveal everything about themselves without even realizing it. They reveal their plans. They reveal their emotions. They reveal their fears. And sometimes they even reveal their weaknesses. But quiet people are different. They don't show everything. They don't explain everything. They don't try to prove themselves to everyone. And that makes them very hard to understand. And in psychology, people who are hard to understand often hold the most power. Because when people can't read you, they can't control you. Quiet people also have another powerful advantage. They observe more than others. When someone is busy talking, they stop observing the environment around them. But a quiet person is different. Their mind is constantly analyzing the situation. They notice small details. They notice facial expressions. They notice body language. They notice the tone of someone's voice. These are things that most people completely ignore. Psychologists call this high awareness. High awareness means being mentally present and noticing everything happening around you. While others are busy trying to look smart, quiet people are silently collecting information, and information is power. The more information someone has, the stronger their decisions become. Silence also creates something very powerful in human psychology. It creates mystery. Human beings are naturally curious. When someone talks too much, we understand them quickly. We know what they think. We know their personality. There is nothing mysterious about them. But when someone stays quiet, our brain becomes curious. We start asking questions. What is that person thinking? Why are they so calm? Do they know something we don't know? This mystery automatically creates psychological respect. Even if the quiet person says nothing, people begin to take them seriously. Because silence often signals confidence. A person who is comfortable staying quiet usually does not feel the need to prove themselves. Another powerful trait of quiet people is emotional control. Most people react immediately to situations. If someone insults them, they react instantly. If someone disagrees with them, they argue. If something goes wrong, they panic. But quiet people usually pause before reacting. They think. They analyze. They take a moment to understand the situation. This small pause makes a huge difference, because the person who controls their emotions often controls the situation. Emotional control is one of the most powerful psychological skills a person can develop. When someone can stay calm while everyone else is reacting emotionally, they gain a huge advantage. They make better decisions. They avoid unnecessary conflict, and they appear stronger in the eyes of others. Silence has also been a powerful strategy throughout history. Many great leaders used silence as a tool. They didn't speak constantly. They listened more than they talked. And when they finally spoke, people paid attention. Because when someone speaks all the time, their words lose value. But when someone speaks rarely, their words carry weight. Think about it. If a person talks all day, people stop listening after a while. But if a quiet person suddenly shares an opinion, everyone becomes curious. Everyone wants to hear what they have to say. Silence also helps people think more deeply. When someone spends less time talking, they often spend more time thinking. And thinking is where real ideas are created. While some people are busy chasing attention, quiet people are often busy building skills. While others are trying to impress people, quiet individuals are improving themselves. They read, they learn, they observe, they reflect, and slowly, Without making a lot of noise, they start moving ahead in life. This is why many successful people were once considered quiet or introverted. They were not focused on being the loudest person in the room. They were focused on becoming the smartest. Success does not always come from being the most visible person. Sometimes success comes from being the most thoughtful one. Quiet people often understand something that others don't. They understand that attention is temporary, but skills and knowledge are permanent. So instead of trying to win every conversation, they focus on winning in the long run. They allow others to talk. They allow others to show their personalities. And while all of that is happening, they are learning. They are understanding people. They are understanding situations. And this understanding becomes their biggest advantage. Because life is not always about who speaks the loudest. Life is often about who understands the most. So the next time you walk into a room full of people, look carefully. The most powerful person in the room may not be the one speaking the loudest. It may be the quiet person sitting in the corner, watching, listening, thinking, learning, and planning their next move. Never underestimate a quiet mind, because sometimes the strongest intelligence hides behind the calmest voice. Remember this simple rule in life: talk less, observe more, think deeply, and let your success make the noise.